A crumpled car on fire, death on the doorstep for the family of 5 inside. 2 LAPD officers spot the wreck while they're driving home in the 118 freeway after a 14-hour shift. Now those officers are sharing what they saw and why this is a rescue they'll never forget. NBC4's I-Team reporter Lolita Lopez now with a story you'll see only here on NBC4.
An overturned vehicle in the right shoulder.
We had to prioritize who was most important, like who was most at risk. And we knew that the kids had to come out first.
LAPD officers Nick Chacon and Cody MacArthur see a lot of things most people never experience.
I could go through a laundry list, and I'm sure he could go through more.
425, can you get an ambulance rolling? The car's on fire.
But last week, driving back from working at the Summit of the Americas conference, they came across a car crashed into the embankment of the 118 freeway near Porter Ranch. And they say this was different.
I happened to look to my right, my passenger side, noticed a car passing us and flipping over itself.
As I exited the vehicle, I started to make a break towards the car that was immediately on fire.
Perhaps it was fate, a coincidence.
15 seconds earlier, 15 seconds later, we might not have been there.
The officers pulled over and radioed for help.
Can we make this a help call?
Inside the Lexus SUV were a mother, father, and 3 young girls, 9, 4, and 4 months.
We're gonna need units here with fire extinguishers and stuff. We have 2 kids trapped.
Saw a husband come out. He met me about halfway and said, hey, my family's trapped in the car. My wife and my kids are in the car.
They say the father and the oldest child managed to get out. 2 other kids and the mother were still trapped.
As we're approaching on the passenger side, both doors are smashed shut from the roll. We can't get them open. So I know we both roll over to the driver's side. Same situation with the driver front door. And then so the only door open right now is the driver rear door.
The CHP says the car had hit a guardrail, then a concrete sewer drain, flipping and bursting into flames.
Every few seconds that seemed to get more and more heat, more and more smoke.
I could feel my shoes melting. I could feel them getting sticky on the pavement from the start. I could feel it in my socks when you breathe. You could feel the inside just burning.
Both officers are also dads. They say they're familiar with the process of unfastening child car seats.
As I'm trying to get the girl out of her car seat and bring the other one in, man, back in my mind, I keep replaying, like, God, I hope this gas tank doesn't blow right now and this engulf me.
With the father and the children out of the car, the officers say they were doing everything to save the mother. The 31-year-old Xiomara Cohen died inside the car.
There's guilt and remorse we feel that we didn't get the last victim out. And it's hard to swallow sometimes.
Today, these 2 dads can only think about the family she leaves behind.
Part of the reason why the knowledge of how these kids are doing is huge to us, because I couldn't even fathom going through that at their age and being okay.
If I could tell the family, you know, we did our best, and you know, she's in my prayers, and I really, really wholeheartedly want them to know that.
The father, who the CHP says was driving the car, has been charged with gross vehicular manslaughter. The I-Team spoke to other family members. They didn't want to talk on camera, but they told us the 3 children are doing okay and being cared for by relatives. For the I-Team, Lolita Lopez, NBC4 News.